A little bit better trade, a lot easier trade. I mean, he called me, he asked me, are you getting in? I said, no, I'm not getting, I don't trade Exxon. I didn't even know the symbol. I thought it was XON, it's XOM, you know. But he, you know,
and I think I got in at 3 because I was late and it still ran.
There you go.
Hey, that's good. Mr. Tony, what would you have exited out on this one? If you
I probably would have gotten stopped out somewhere, probably, well, Yeah, probably would have gotten stopped out somewhere in this range over here. That's what I'm thinking. Because at some point, no, excuse me, I'm not looking at this.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'd have got stopped out right here.
Yeah.
I'd have got stopped out right here. Yeah, I'd have got stopped out there because you had that first, this candle here. Let me use a different indicator. You had this first candle right here that broke the 8 right there. And then followed it up with another red candle that was lower. Now, again, it stayed up against the 20. It didn't break the 20, but I had already moved my stop over to the 8. We got on this grind right here. You have to move your stop over because we're not playing underneath candlestick, underneath candlestick, underneath candlestick, which we'll go into that too. I think that's going to be real important for us moving forward. But at this point right here, when that second red candle appeared, you got to be out. Yeah, that was a nice trade for him. He's more of a stop over because we're not followed it up with another out somewhere in this range over here. Because at some point, no, excuse me, I'm not looking at this.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'd have got stopped out right here.
Yeah.
I'd have got stopped out right here. Yeah, I'd have got stopped out there because you had that first, this candle here. Let me use a different indicator. You had this first candle right here that broke the 8 right there. And then followed it up with another red candle that was lower. Now, again, it stayed up against the 20. It didn't break the 20, but I had already moved my stop over to the 8. We got on this grind right here. You have to move your stop over because we're not playing underneath candlestick, underneath candlestick, underneath candlestick, which we'll go into that too. I think that's going to be real important for us moving forward. But at this point right here, when that second red candle appeared after breaking the 8 there with the first candle, you got to be out. You got to be out. Yeah, that was a nice trade for him. He's more of a longer term trader, you know. I mean, he's a sporadic trader. When he gets excited by his brother doing this. So, but he's more of a techie guy. He's been into his Oculus lately. Got me to buy one. It's still in the box over here. I still got this Oculus still sitting in the box. I've had it for a week, Patrick. I haven't even pulled it out of the box.
It's about to be a Christmas gift for somebody.
Yeah, because he's saying, hey, we can play golf on these Oculus and we don't even have to be at a golf course. I'm like, all right, well, we'll try it out.
I'm going to buy myself one soon.
This thing's still sitting in the box, man. I don't know what's going on with this.
Be careful with it. I have one and hours go by and you're in this stupid metaverse.
Maybe we'll have a class in the metaverse one day. We'll do a training class in there.
Mark Zuckerberg, he did his earnings call in the metaverse today.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They hated it, by the way.
Everyone
hated it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They hated it. Facebook's down like 20%.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, maybe, hey, I got this off Amazon. Maybe I'll return this thing before I even open the box up then. But I think I'll enjoy hitting balls at the range more than trying to hit it here in my office with this headset on my eyes, So anyway, I don't want to hold you guys up too much longer. Hey, I want to get feedback. I want to get questions because, obviously this, I'm breaking new ground here doing this kind of a thing with you guys. And not that you're not the guinea pigs, you're the lucky ones.
No, they're not. No, they're not. I would like to interject on that one because everybody in the class right now is having the physical, quote unquote, even though we're doing this on a virtual standpoint, is still, we still have the physical Tony talking to us. We can ask our questions live. So it's the live Tony versus someone else going through a recording and they're not able to get this same level of detail, or because this accelerated class version is something that will constantly keep changing as we go down the line. But if someone took the actual course, the course, I'm not saying it's not going to be as great as what we did live, last year, but there's a different, because we had the opportunity to say, okay, this is Mr. Tony, we've got him here, we can ask him questions. That is a different value to someone else going, and even though it will be a lot more cleaner and no questions no interruptions or anything like that, it'll be a shorter condensed timeline. They are not getting the same real value. I feel even though the pricing will be higher,
because the
we're going to
next
be putting
group,
a lot of
the
production
next group is
and
going to pay
everything
a
like
lot more than
they're going
affordable.
through the full production. So they're paying because there's a lot of production that's going into it. But when we look at the guinea pig comments, I think you mentioned it in Clubhouse, and I was like, nope, it's not the case. It's actually the reverse, because they're getting a bargain. We're all getting a significant bargain to be able to have your actual time versus when the course is done and then people go through a recorded.
Well, I'll tell you,
version.
Patrick asked me questions when we're talking too. He's like, hey, look at this trade.
Yeah.
We were talking
So
about.
I'm learning.
Hey, what are you doing in Wells Fargo? Are you?
By the way, just so everybody knows. So that's why it's a give and take. So I am working hard with my team behind the scenes because Mr. Tony is working hard behind the scenes for me on my trades. So it works out. It's a nice union.
All right. Well, yeah. So guys, please be patient with me. But really, I know this exercise that I outlined here tonight, it will definitely work. Please do it on a paper trading platform. Okay. TD Ameritrade offers them free, I believe, or whatever platform you happen to have. But let's go through the exercise and then let's bring them up. And then, like Patrick, you were saying, every other week when we're not doing this live version, let's do a live inside of, let's do a pop-up live or something, and we can kind of promote it, as doing a live Facebook, during the opposite week.
Yeah, I'll definitely make sure that you guys get a heads up on that whenever we plan on doing that. We will definitely send out memos and everything like that, so that way you don't have to be stuck looking at Facebook. Emails will go out as well, so that way you guys know there's something happening. Okay,
and let's just say for let's do this, because I want to move this thing along fast. I don't want it to go slow. Let's just say for next either Wednesday or Thursday, Pat, you determine, let's do a Facebook, and I want everybody to have their results. So I know you guys are going to find 20 trades in the next week between now and let's say next Thursday.
Next Wednesday?
Okay.
Wednesday?
Okay.
Please.
All right. Okay, cool. Wednesday.
Let's
figure out, I want to see what the results are going to be. And then let's talk about those results, and let's talk about how we're going to get better at it. Because I think if we go through this, you're going to find that by the time we really get to the end and say we've gone through all of our setups, you're going to be like, there's nothing out there that I can come up on that I won't feel like I won't be ready for. There's nothing that's going to surprise me.
Mr. Tony.
Hey, Zay.
On the journaling, is there any special things you want us to put in there that you want us to have for when we come back to you, or is just whatever we usually put on?
Yes, everything that we talked about. So especially when it comes to predetermining your risk and your reward, I want you to have, so let's do this. So Zay, you're going to have, so you're going to have, say, Starbucks, right? Or Micron, MU. Okay, so you got MU. Okay, you're going to put your risk is going to be your stop price. And my stop price is going to be $88, okay? And my reward price is going to be $88.50, or 88.75 or whatever it is. And I enter my trade at, 88.25. Okay. And, either I got stopped out at 88 or whatever the number happens to be. Okay. That you have is what you can afford to lose in your real life, Zay. So you say, I don't want to lose more than say $50 on this trade, right? So you figure out whatever that number is, okay? And you put that down in your journal. So my stop's going to be at 87.25. I came in at 88, and I'm looking to take all of my gains at 88.50. Okay. And the reason and you took this because it gave you picture of strength, or it was a retracement, or it was a 180, or whatever the three setups that you're going to use, and you're only going to use three. You can use one of those three, but once you use it, that's the one we got to stick with. Okay. We can't be changing and flipping around. Okay. I want you to be consistent with it. Okay. Zay?
Got you.
Okay. Did that make sense? Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does make sense, Mr. Tony.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to, again, we're kind of going through this together. So but I know I was sent through this process. So I know it works. It's just, I wasn't really excited about doing it because I just wanted to make money. And he was like, you don't get it. You don't understand. You're gonna make money, Tony. Stop being, greedy. You're gonna make money. There's gonna be, when we're done with this, there'll be some money in the market still. They're not gonna take it all away. So I mean, I was just that guy. I was just gung ho. I was excited about getting this money. But once I but once I backed off of that, and I had to be, told that, just relax, and be more obsessed with learning the skill set as opposed to the outcome. The outcome is going to happen. You're going to get the money. Learn the skill. Once you learn the skill, you can take it anywhere. That's true. Guys, we were in Hawaii. We were talking to you guys and we were trading. And it's, it's great. It's going to provide you the type of lifestyle, but you got to get the skill set down. It's important. So, any other questions about?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Donna. Hey, Donna.
Hey, Mr. Tony.
Hey.
So I have two things. The first one, you indicated that we were gonna do watch you as you trade, on the time lapse thing on demand. Is that still gonna happen?
We're still gonna do that too. I'll probably bring that up on our next live one like this. But I would like to go through this exercise with you guys. That's going to be important too. Because I really want, Donna, I really want you to have this down.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, this probably makes sense, this way to do the exercise, then do your thing. Now, I think you mentioned something about a chart about determining.
I gave one. It's going to be, I'm going to put it in. I'm going to have Patrick.
It'll be ready next week. Yeah, it'll be ready next week for everyone.
Yeah. And what it
next
does,
class.
Yeah, what it does, Donna, it will determine, it'll help you with determining your risk really quick. So it'll have 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, whatever that is, times 100 shares, 200, 500,000 shares, whatever it is. So you can look over real quick and you can determine what your risk is. It's really cool. You'll like it.
Okay. And the last thing, on the determining the risk part for options, are we going to say, okay, if I want maybe 50% or 25, whatever, you determine you want.
I think
for profits, and then okay, maybe 15, 20%. If it goes down, I'm out.
Okay.
Is that the type of thing you're looking?
Yeah, if you want to use percentages, I'm cool with that too, but just stick with it all the way through. So if you say I'm going to do 15%, do 15% on that first trade and do 15% on the 20th trade.
But the thing though, it's like, suppose you run up into a grind, can you break the rules then at that point, or?
No, don't break the rule. No, don't break the rule.
No?
Because Donna, it doesn't matter. It's just paper. I just want you to be accustomed with pulling the trigger, all right?
Yeah,
And
that
understanding,
mindset. Okay.
understanding what happened and the fact that these are random trades. They're
Yeah,
happening beyond you. They're just happening just due to the fact that you're just understanding your setups and the probabilities were in your favor. That's all I want you to understand. The
Okay.
probabilities were in your favor.
and just to confirm, it's a total of 20 trades for those 5 stocks, or 3 stocks, whatever we choose. It's not like 20 each stock, correct?
No, the total of 20 period.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So if you happen to see that picture of strength appeared in Exxon, and then the next day you saw it appear in Micron, and next time it appeared in Starbucks, doesn't matter. You took it as part of your 5 stocks that you have.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Thank you. Mhm.
You're welcome. I think it's gonna be good. I know it worked for me. It really helped me get over that feeling of being scared. Like, you know, like I responded back to mine on Facebook today, and I think I said, you said you didn't do it. And
You
I
told the
said,
truth. You said you were afraid of losing money. I'm like, you're right.
but you had it, right?
Yes, kind of. Yes.
You had it. No, you had it. You drew it out. We showed it to everybody here in the room. You had it. You drew it out like a pro. Okay.
That's
Mr.
what I'm going
Tony,
to continue to do
let
with
me,
paper.
Mr. Tony, I just sent a message to my team right now, and they actually have the slide ready for us, so I can share it my screen, and you can just talk about it, and I'll post it on the Facebook group for them first before it goes into the course.
Man, you got some like Santa's helpers and stuff. This guy's working because I just gave it to you a few hours ago.
Can I
Okay,
ask Stedman a question real quickly?
Yeah.
Stedman, when you're determining your risk and your profits, what do you use for options? What do you do?
Do you use price or percentage?
Percentage. However, it also depends on what options I'm trading, which stock, because with certain stocks, you have spreads that can affect your percentages and stuff. But yeah, my stop loss is always a percentage. However, I use mental stop losses, which I do not suggest, but at the same time, my risk may be a little different from others, just because with options, with anything, they will come and hunt your stop losses. So sometimes you gotta, I will say in options, you probably gotta trust your trade a little more. So, I do allow my stop loss to be a little more lenient, but for the most part, you should probably use percentages for options.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Stedman. Appreciate that. All right, let's see here.
So, Mr. Tony, I know, and for everybody else, I know we're like significantly past our time, and I hope it's not too bad for anyone that needs to shut their brains down. If you do need to, the recording will be there. But Mr. Tony, I have the slide up right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. So if you wanted to just real quickly talk about it, and I'll share it over
just
on
real quick,
Facebook.
it just helps you determine what your risk parameters are going to be. So say you're willing to lose $500, right? $100 on a trade, and you've got on 500 shares, okay, 500. Can you guys see my mouse move here?
No, they cannot.
They cannot.
Actually.
Yeah, I see it.
Should I do the screen share on this, Pat, or?
It would, because
No,
I just pulled.
okay.
I just pulled this up, so you can see mine. So just let me know, and I'll move.
So 500 come down to 20 cents, come down $100 right there.
Mhm.
So at 500 shares, I can lose 20 cents, and I'm gonna lose $100. It's just a real quick reference guide for you.
Yeah.
Okay, at 700 shares at 30 cents. Excuse me, if I'm willing to lose $200, 800 shares at 25 cents. Right over here, come down. There you go. $200. I know I'm gonna lose $200 on that trade right there. Okay, if it drops 25 cents on 800 shares. It's just a little sliding guide. Okay. It'll help you out. It'll help you out a lot because you don't have to sit there and try to figure it out real quick. Because if you know, hey, I'm only willing to lose $50, then I got to look and see on 500 shares, I can only lose 10 cents. Okay. Or on 200 shares, I can lose as much as 25 cents. Okay.
And I'll send it over to you guys right now. Also, courtesy of Derek. I don't know if he's in the class. Is Derek in the class? Derek is not in the class actually.
Okay.
Derek had given us he sent me an EpiPen, a free version that I can send out to you guys. I know, Mr. Tony, you talk about that EpiPen a lot, and you have your own purchase. I got one from Derek, and I'm gonna send that to everyone else here in a couple of seconds, and I'll send it over to everybody.
Cool.
So you guys would all have that. But other than that, that is all I've got on my end.
Okay, well then let's try to do, say, like Wednesday next week for that Facebook group, and we'll figure out a time, and let's see if we can get those 20 trades done, and then let's go over that real quick, and we'll try to do it as fast as possible. We won't do each and every one. Okay, bring up all 20 of them, but let's get a let's just get some feedback, and I want to hear, what the results were from everyone, though. I would like to hear from everyone. That would be really cool, because I'm actually writing it down in my book over here on my desk on where you guys are at, in terms of.
So one last thing. So if I swing trade or day trade, it's okay,
entirely
right?
up to, yeah, but Donna, be consistent with it though. Either you're going to be doing swings or you're going to do day trades. Okay.
Not a combination.
No.
You gotta pick one.
No, pick one.
All right. Thank you.
And it's just, Donna, again, it's not about how much money. There's not going to be a winner. I'm not
it's
giving
just
anything away.
Sometimes it's like I like to get time on my options, and
Okay.
even if I'm thinking I'm gonna day trade it, because you never really know, So
Okay.
so I like to try and get at least 3 weeks in, and then if I see if something that's going on strong, I normally let it run. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I hear you.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to be more disciplined.
Yeah, and that's all I'm trying to instill into you, so that we just have a skill set of discipline where that, you can trade any market, anytime, with any stocks, any options, whatever you got, and you're going to be good. You're going to be so confident, it's not going to matter. I always buy at least 2 weeks on my option contracts just in case. Okay, I hear you. There's Miss Yolanda right there. The picture of strength.
I think I'm gonna try to do the day trading thing, because I've been kind of afraid of it a little bit.
I was gonna say, I would suggest you just try it out while this is practice.
Yeah.
Because with buying options, a couple weeks out, it is good insurance wise, right? So like if the stock turns around on you, you won't take a big hit. However, that also is going to take away from your gains. So if you catch a nice trade, of course with options a couple weeks out, you may be able to get, like, for instance, on that XOM trade that Mr. Tony's brother took, like, for instance, 3 weeks out, that option may have only moved 50%, which is great.
Mhm.
Don't get it twisted, right?
Yeah,
But
I know.
that person who probably, let's say that trade was on a Monday or Tuesday, you have a little more room to actually play it weekly and be able to be successful with it. So in that same trade where 3 weeks out may have only gave you 50%, that weekly may have gave you 200.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
and I mean, that was an easy trade, right? That wasn't like
Oh my God.
a tough one. So
He was so excited.
Yeah. For those who want to
He's
take
like, I got
advantage
one.
Yeah.
It's
Risk to
exactly
reward,
like
exactly.
you said it would be.
Okay, I'll thank you. That's giving me some food for thought. Thank you.
Hey, Donna, challenge yourself. Really challenge yourself, okay?
I will. I'm gonna
Do something different. Do something different. Go outside.
And see what's what. And
Okay.
maybe 1 or 2 weeks.
Okay.
1 or 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because it is like paper money. So yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be more
Yeah.
confident.
Challenge yourself and let's see if you can develop another skill set to go along with the stuff that you already got. You know what I
True.
mean?
True.
I just really want to see you guys grow from this thing. My whole concern was I gave you guys all the information, and a lot of people, they just, hey, they got it. They got the information, and hey, I'm off to the races. And that's cool. That's cool. You know, but I really, if you want to do this thing long term, because I will tell you this, there was a time when the mayor was at the front door with the kids ready to go, you know what? I'm tired of this stuff. Either you
Oh my
go get it
goodness.
together.
Really? Really? Okay.
So, you know, I had to build some consistency in my life.
Yeah.
You know, this
Yeah.
this feast and famine thing, she wasn't down with. But wait a minute, we was gonna buy new Rolexes last week. Now we can't pay the mortgage.
Oh, good Lord.
She don't like, she wasn't down with that. So I had to build some consistency, and that's what I want you guys to be able to do. I feel like every day I go into the market, I'm gonna have a green day. I just don't even doubt it. I don't doubt it for a second. And that's just where I want you to be at.
All right, Mr. Tony, let's see
All
here. I sent the I just got the EpiPen sent to everybody. So you
Oh,
guys
cool.
should all have that email with the slide already. So all of that stuff is gonna be good. We'll touch back in on Facebook next week.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to walk through this process with everybody.
I think it's going to be real good. And then we'll get into the live trading. If you guys could go ahead and get it, I mean, if you can get it, it's not a big deal, the TD, because I'm going to go through the live trades where we're going to let the ticker just go. And then we're going to stop it and go, okay, what are we doing right here? Okay. And I want to hear what you guys are going to do. What are we doing? We buying, we selling, what are we adding on? What are we doing? So I want to go through the trades with you like that as well. So we'll do that too, because I think that's gonna help. And because typically, like I said, it's hard for me to trade. That guy, Mr. A, I don't know how he trades during how he's on Clubhouse during the session trading. Because Stan will tell you, even when I was in, I would be done. Either I'd be done or I could not talk
You'd
to
be
you
mute.
while I'm in this trade. Because you need to focus. You really need to focus. You need to look at those candles. You need to look and see what your setups, if they are coming, if they're appearing, because you'll miss them because you weren't focused. And that's what we'll go over with the live stuff using that on demand from TD Ameritrade. So whether you got it or not, you'll see me do it. So, all right. And we're back. Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right.
Any last closing words for the people, Mr. Tony?
No, I said, I think I'm going to be not now, but maybe in March, I might be scaling Clubhouse back to maybe one day. So maybe, I'm not sure yet. We're talking about it.
Still working that out.
I think I'm going to spend more time with you guys in here. And I really want to see you guys, if you guys blast off and go, then believe me, that's going to be amazing. And the people see those types of results from you guys. I think they're really going to be envious of you guys. But I've done a lot in Clubhouse, and I think that I don't want to leave it. I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun doing Clubhouse. But at the same time, I think I'm gonna spend more time with you guys, and I want to see you guys go to another level with this thing. So maybe I might dial it back to one day instead of 2 days. But we'll see. We'll see.
And on that note,
Yeah.
everyone, enjoy your, I was gonna say Saturday, see, because we keep having meetings on Saturday. I was gonna say, everyone, enjoy the rest of your day. We should have this, we will have the full recording posted in the accelerator class here within the next 2 days. That should already be uploaded there, so that way you guys can have that. And then of course, oh, that's what it was. Let me give you guys my contact. You guys already have me on Facebook. My email is Patrick, or I guess I can email it to everyone else as well. But my email, I'm just gonna put in a chat here. So that way, if anyone's got questions or something that they missed out on, you can just shoot me a quick email. Send me a message on Facebook as well, or maybe not Clubhouse back channel, because I'm not there until like maybe twice a week, which is for Tony's class. So just send me a message on Facebook as well, and I'll be here for you guys.
And guys, go ahead. If you guys got charged, like what happened with the Mon, just go ahead, put it up in that Facebook. I'll respond back to it and I'll go over it. I'll go over it for you.
Hey, what's the name of the Facebook group?
Pro stock.
Yeah, Pro Stock Trading. I'm gonna post that again as well, because let me see here. So you guys should have my email, and I am going to, Princess, you should already have access to the group.
Do they have a code or anything? It can just go right.
No, I'm seeing it here. Because what my because I'm on right now, I'm able to just kind of take care of it. Naturally, what my team would do is they will go through the list of people that are in the actual accelerator class and then reference that. So if you request and it seemed like there's a couple of hours before anyone changes and accept you in, that's because they're just verifying with people before they go in. So because I'm here now doing it, no one has to do it. I'm doing it myself.
Okay. Well, yeah, if you guys got trades, put them up in there. I would like to see them. Draw your lines. Tell me why you thought this or you missed it or whatever it is. You know, I'm kind of nerdy like that. I get, excited about looking at charts. I don't know. Stupid.
No. All right. Miss Tony, we're going to let them go home now.
Yeah. All right. I told you it was gonna go. And I was trying to be Patrick gave me, we're not gonna mess around. Let's just start.
We're gonna let them go home now.
Okay.
Or I guess.
Hey Patrick, before we go, anybody who can read Trading in the Zone is by no means what Mr. Tony just said he is. No. You're sandbagging, Mr. Tony. You're sandbagging.
See, even Yolanda spends a lot of time looking at charts. So it's a thing, man. It's not a I geek out about numbers. So yeah.
Mr. Tony, charts are sexy.
They become that after a while. They become sexy when you understand what you're looking at. Up until then, they can be a little confusing, a little ugly. All right, guys. All right. We'll see you guys. I'm going to hospital with my mom tomorrow, but I'll talk to you guys Tuesday in Facebook in Clubhouse, and then we'll do the Wednesday night Facebook.
Perfect.
All right, guys. Take care. Have a good night. Good seeing you guys. Be blessed.